Start recording. There it is. Sleeman's original. Okay. I'm dressed in my favorite gear. I'm keeping one pair of these pants, the Chaps, just for myself. And so the rest of this has got to go. I've got over 300 hard leather bodies. And this could take a while. That's for sure, because I'm going to be hopping worlds in order to get a bit more money out of it. So if I sell 5 of these and 5 of these, how much does that change the value? I lose 3 coins each on the Chaps, and I lose more than 20 coins each on the bodies. So what if I do 5 more of these? We're down to 2. So since I have more hard leather bodies than leather Chaps, so 5 more of these, I should just sell 5 on each world, because the Chaps will go. Ugh. If I were really trying to make as much as I can off of this, I would be selling them like 1 at a time. I'm expecting a call, so this episode might end abruptly at any moment. I'm not planning to really do much with this episode other than just talk idly to myself as I continue to sell items here. This is just to see how much all of this stuff sells for. I'd like to make it through to having sold everything, but if not, then I'll have to report on the total selling price somehow else, such as at the beginning of next episode. Sorry, I just got an important text. I'm just replying. Let me continue to sell items. Let's go to Germany. Sell 5, sell 5. Next. Go to your parents' house and charge them rent. Okay, what's going on? Leather bodies, hard leather bodies. Oh yeah, I had a bad day because I got pressured from the car salesman to buy a truck and I felt like I wasn't ready. And so I got a bit of anxiety over that, but I might buy it on Monday. I have an appointment to put winter tires on my car, but I might need to cancel that. The problem with this method is that it restarts the music every time. So if I had my own music, I could just play that in the background without getting a copyright claim. All the music I make is really terrible though, so I don't think that'll do. So it's going nicely. I've got 3K already. Do 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 do. This song, oh, this is a different song now. But you know, you could make that heavy. You know, get a heavy, like distorted. I'll carry it. There's a different song, like a distorted bass. Do 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 do. That could sound fat as fuck, as they say. What is this book they're selling? The security book. That's for to pass the stronghold. Stronghold is really easy. All of the questions are like pretty obvious. You just have to get them wrong, and then you'll figure it out. You can practice on it. It looks like a friend of mine might not have anywhere to go for Christmas, so it's important for me to just check with them, make sure they're okay. This video is probably gonna come up after Christmas anyways, so whatever. I mean, it definitely is. I don't know if my Christmas episode is already queued up or not, but it has nothing to do with Christmas, my Christmas episode, because I didn't know which day it would end up on when I recorded it. All the way up to 6K. Guys, this is... Oops, my arrow key just popped right off my keyboard. I use MX Cherry Browns because they're the quietest ones. I wanted a really quiet keyboard, but this keyboard is loud as hell anyways, so I guess I'll need to do something else. Sell 5 hard, sell 5 leather. Oh yeah, I'm milking this for all it's worth. Gonna get so much GP, it's gonna blow your mind. The GP is gonna be off the charts. Can I hit... Oh yeah, I can hop worlds right from in the store. Hopefully. Yeah, it works. Let me know in the comments what your favorite type of beer is, and I may or may not give it a try if it's available. Zooming. I'm gonna hit the highest world. What is the highest world? Whoa, I've got lots of worlds still. I've got plenty of room. Goes up to like 600 almost. I believe there is a UFC fight night going on tonight. Right now, as we speak, actually. Cub Swanson just won his fight in the first round. It's called Lewis versus Dawkins, I think. The Black Beast versus some former cop. So that's some nice racially tense drama. In our post George Floyd world. BLM swag. Something that's worth bringing up at this time is that media representation matters. So for example, if you have some very small portion of the population, like people who are stuck in wheelchairs because they're handicapped, if you show wheelchair people on TV, then that's good because it helps people realize that not everybody can walk, so we need to have ramps and stuff like that. I don't know. Representation matters because it warms people up to subcultures. And so if you just represent majority people and average people on TV all the time, then you can create some sort of culture that's not very accepting of subcultures. And that's not good, right? We got to be inclusive. It depends what kind of nation you want to run. Like some nations, like if you want to have a nation that's exclusive, then yeah, sure, do whatever you want. Like make it really difficult for people to join. But if you want to have a more inclusive nation, then you should consider representing minorities in media. A friend of mine is telling me about how one of her parents is saying she has to eat everything that's on her plate. But if you're not serving your own plate, then that's not really fair, is it? I've never had that in my household. If you don't want to eat it, you don't have to. I'm gonna just let her know. It's gonna just take a second. If your meal is plated, or in my house, if you don't want to eat it, you don't have to. If your meal is plated by someone else, it may be unfair for them to expect you to finish it all. Oh, what? I haven't hopped. Oh, I double hopped. Or did I? I need to have dinner soon. Good thing I have an enormous pot of stew from a few days ago that has all the food in the world that I need. But yeah, it always sucks to have family struggles at this time of year because it's really cold outside and everybody's trying to, party up so they have some family to be with for Christmas. And I really like the idea of found families where the family isn't the group of people you were born into or adopted by, but it's the people that you choose to be with. And you don't have to reproduce in order to have a family. You can just be with your friends, right? If you have a strong group of friends. I remember when I was at university, there was this place called the Cold House because they didn't have heating, but there were so many people there and they were all sort of making this big family. It wasn't a fraternity because there were people of both genders, and it's just like a family of people, home away from home sort of. But even if you lose your home that's out in the country, wherever you're from, you can have a new home with your found family, your friends that you meet. I don't know. I just like that idea of getting to pick who you are with because it's so voluntary, right? Something I don't like about being loyal to my family is that I didn't choose them. I just entered into that family by my circumstance of birth. So, whatever. this is fucked up. Somebody not having a place to go for Christmas. I guess whatever. It's like Christmas is a secular holiday. Remember that? I hate it when people say, keep the Christ in Christmas, the reason for the season. Yeah, like, so bad. This is not a Christian nation. Christmas is a secular holiday, and if you want to do some religious stuff for Christmas, then that's just you being a total weirdo, right? All of the cool kids do secular Christmas. So if you're not doing secular Christmas, then you are being weird. And I don't mean that sincerely. I'm just trying to frame it in the opposite way, because everybody's always like, you know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, I gotta send another text, so I'll be... Whoa, is this the end? I'm going back to the lowest world. Is this the end? That is so sad. Perhaps you can spend Christmas with your landlords. Okay. If you want to make sure you're not eating your own poop, then just take a smell. Like, use your sense of smell to, like, take a whiff of whatever you're about to eat, and as long as it doesn't smell like poo, then you're probably going to be in the clear. Takes years of training to be able to eat poo. Yeah, I don't know. Some people maybe don't mind being alone for Christmas, but to me that's sad, you know? Like, if you can spend like the rest of the year being alone, right? You don't have to do anything. Like, maybe Thanksgiving is another holiday where you can go be with other people, but yeah, I think it's important to visit some people that you care about over the holidays, just to, you know, maintain some sort of social connection in life. If you really want to spend Christmas alone, then, you know, go ahead and do your thing, but usually people are accommodating around the holidays, and I would encourage anybody listening to find somewhere to be for Christmas. You know, if you want, it's usually people are gonna welcome you to the table, so it's just a nice thing. You know what I mean? It's like, have dinner. I guess whatever. Everybody has different Christmas traditions, so I don't want to encourage anybody to be intrusive. You know, if you're stuck alone for Christmas, then maybe you're just stuck alone, but sometimes I think it's okay to reach out. In fact, I think it's usually okay to reach out and ask for help. Like, hey, can somebody, anybody want to split some kimchi noodles with me? Maybe there's somebody else who's lonely for Christmas too, and you can team up and eat together in silence. A friend of mine told me that they wanted to be alone for Christmas, and I told them that I hope they reconsider, and then they asked why. So I guess it's like it's like fuck, I don't know. Okay, there it is. The end of the episode. Thank you for watching. I sold all of the leather chaps and leather hard bodies that I wanted to sell for a total of 20,774 GP. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.